What's going on, guys? This is the Entrepreneur here today with a new video. This is a review, one of my fragrances that featured in my summer starting rotation. This is my casual scent of choice for the summer. It's from Nautica and it's Voyage. This is probably one of the more well-known fragrances on that list. Anybody that's been around in the fragrance community for a little bit knows Nautica Voyage. It's one of the best cheapies of all time. It's probably the king cheapie of all time. It's like $20 or $30 for a 100 milliliter bottle of this stuff, and it really doesn't get much better than that. So let's jump into the scent here, guys. What you're gonna get is a very aquatic, semi-salty, sea breeze type of scent featuring apple, and I didn't see it listed, but I also get like an orange type of vibe from this one, which, I don't know, I haven't really heard anybody talk about that, but it's definitely there to my nose. One knock against this one for the scent is that it does come across semi-synthetic, especially to a slightly more advanced nose. You know, anybody that's been smelling these things for a while, you're probably gonna pick up on the synthetics in here. Yeah, that's an issue, but it smells good, so most people aren't going to pick up on that in my experience. Now, onto the performance. I have heard that this has been reformulated. I can only speak for mine, the older formulation. I get good performance. For a $20 fragrance, I get 6-7 hours, about a foot projection, and yeah, it stays there pretty much the whole run through. It's not a beast by any chance. It's just there to make you smell good, you know, which is what fragrance is all about at the end of the day. Now, where could I see this being worn? Really anywhere. Not the club, obviously, but you could use this as a signature scent, in my opinion. It could be worn to the office because it's very inoffensive. Casually, of course, that's where I wear it the most. And you could use it for dates. You could. Just because it's fresh, it's clean, it's nice. You know, the girl is not going to be upset by that, or the guy, whatever you're into. They're not going to be upset by fresh, clean scent. Everybody likes to smell somebody clean, so that's why I think it could be used as a date. As far as age goes, really anybody, in my opinion, even like teenagers. It's just an aquatic. There's nothing that makes it overly kiddie, and there's nothing that makes it overly gentlemanly, so I think any age can pull this one off, man. Alright, so is Nautica Voyage a mass-pleasing scent? Yes, it is. It's an aquatic. They're all mass-pleasers, from what I've seen anyway, minus a very select few. Most noses aren't going to pick up on the synthetic elements in here, like we might, as frag heads or whatever, but most people aren't going to pick up on that. Is it a compliment getter? Yes, it is. It's not crazy. Like I said, it doesn't push out from the skin. If people smell you, they're gonna say, oh yeah, that smells nice. You know, you smell clean, you smell like the ocean, whatever. But because it doesn't press out from the skin too much, it's not a heavy compliment getter, but it's hard to dislike. Now, is it sexy? Like I said earlier, you could use it as a date scent just because it's clean. You want to smell clean on a date. True. And because it's clean, you could wear it on a date, but it's not the sexiest scent ever. It's not going to make a bad impression, but it's not going to make an over-the-top impression, is what I'll say. Now, do I think it's worth the money? Of course. It's $20 or $30, and you get really a very solid aquatic fragrance. Like when you look at what Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue or Acqua di Gio costs, it's like 3 times this. I don't see why you wouldn't go with Nautica Voyage all day. It's every bit as good of a fragrance in my opinion, and it's way cheaper, so it's totally worth the $20-$30 in my opinion. Picking a rating for this one, that's kind of tough. It's tough not to let the amazing bang for buck value creep into my rating, because frankly that jacks it way up. But if we're just looking at the scent, it's not anything mind-blowing. It's not gonna rock your world. It's not gonna rock anyone's world in my opinion, but it is very nice, and for that reason, if we're not taking into account the amazing value you're getting here, I give it a 7. I give it a 7 because it does smell very good. And maybe that's the price creeping in just a little bit, but I'm trying to keep it as unbiased as possible. Even if this cost about 50-60 bucks, I'd probably give it a 7. It just smells good. Maybe a 6.5 if I'm feeling less generous. Alright, my closing thoughts on this one. This is the easiest blind buy ever in my opinion. Obviously, if you get a chance, put your nose on it first. But if you got 20 bucks kicking around and you're like, I could do with a new freshie, Nautica Voyage is the answer, in my opinion. It's quite good. Like I said, nobody really dislikes it that much, I should say, because more experienced noses will pick up the synthetics and not be super impressed by that. But other than that, it's a great scent for the casual fragrance wearer, the casual cologne guy, or even just as a staple in most collectors' collections. I've seen quite a few videos, and when they've all got Nautica Voyage, and when they get to Nautica Voyage in their collection videos, they're just like, why not? It smells good and it's 20 bucks. Everybody's got it, so why not? That's how I feel about Nautica Voyage, guys. It's just good, and it's definitely deserves a home in your collection. Okay, guys, that's been my video. Let me know down in the comments, what did you think? What do you think of Nautica Voyage? Do you hate it? Or do you love it? Do you think it's worth the money? I sure do. But what do you guys think? Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There is new content coming out all the time. Top lists, reviews, first impressions, unboxings, you name it, it's coming. Also, don't forget to toss me a big thumbs up down there. And don't forget to have a great day. This has been the Centrepreneur, and I'll talk to you next time.